Okay, it's the third week in July, and we're gonna take a look at the trees. So we've got here on our first pear tree. You can see it's looking overall pretty good. The pears are looking pretty good, good size. There's a nice little spider on that one. Doing all right. There are some insect hits on them, so I have some crunchy leaves, but overall doing pretty well. And to be honest, I haven't spent much time with any of the trees lately because of trying to keep up with that garden and get everything under control. But hopefully soon I'll be able to check them out a little bit, but hopefully, even more hopefully I guess, I won't need any much help. So they're doing okay and fine, and really the pears haven't really been a problem, have any issues at all. The cherry tree, of course, has already yielded its bounty. We enjoyed that. Have an entire freezer full of them, and it's just hanging out. These are our new trees, aka these sunflowers, which, if you look at them, are the size of a tree. This, at least in the base, and this one's about 7 feet tall, and these are about between 6 and 7. So there's like 5 of them there. It's pretty cool to grow them. We'll see how they work, but it's just so fantastic from just a cool perspective. This tiny little seed and this giant thing that's giant, thick. These leaves are incredible. From one little seed, amazing. Anyway, so here's our apple tree. We have lots of apples set on it, lots of damage. Here's bugs there. You can see them all over there and over there and over there and over there. So I don't know what it is. I've been spraying every 2 weeks. Tonight's the night to spray. I have done all that stuff. I haven't looked into potentially what could cause it or what it is, but hopefully it's just surface damage and there's no damage to the inside. As long as I can control the worms, which is what I'm spraying for specifically, everything else will be okay, because if it's just on the surface, we can peel that and all the flesh is good. But here's a good example of a giant hole, like a bird's peck, or it could have been the hail, I don't know. There was a lot of stuff, but it is what it is, and that's all you can do. So the tree's looking healthy otherwise, and we'll see. The peaches here, this peach tree is really bushy, growing down. Obviously I need to address that next year. Don't want things hanging too far down. It gets to be a real pain to mow it and deal with it. But all the peaches are setting nicely. There is, unfortunately, a bunch of stuff going on here. I don't know exactly what's causing it, but there's some holes there. Little holes and juice dripping. I don't know how well you can see it in the shade, but it's there. And I don't know what it is. And what I did last week was, last time I sprayed the apple tree, I just sprayed the peach tree with the same stuff, because it's also will kill a lot of the bugs. And so we'll see what, I don't know though. I don't know what's causing it, but it's all over. But the peaches are developing. Most of them look pretty good. We'll just have to see kind of what happens there. The other pear tree growing, putting out lots of very bushy, and the peaches pears are looking good. And as you can see, it's fighting over here with the apricot, which is a mammoth tree right now. There were a few apricots that did actually ripen. Couldn't see any very well because they were green, but you can see them now that the birds ate them. There was 3 of them there. There were a couple up there. Found a couple on the sidewalk. So I did produce a few, but virtually non-existent. So I really have to get in here and cut some of this back, because it's very shaded over here, and it's really fighting a lot with the pear tree, and it's just too mammoth to deal with. So anyway, I'll have to figure out a time and see if it's okay to do that in the middle of summer, or what not, or if I have to wait for the fall. Anyhow, that's kind of what we're going on. I did notice a really unusual thing with this. Is this, not sure how well you can see it, but there's little holes in all these leaves. A lot of them, like a shot hole. I don't know let me just pull this off here and see if you can see that. You see the holes through there? I don't know what's causing that. I've heard of a disease called shot hole disease, and I can't remember if it's a fungal thing or whatnot, but it's all over. Everywhere. I was looking up in the tree and I could see those holes way up there. So it's not isolated anything. It is completely everywhere in this tree, but I don't know if it's going to get any worse or if that's it. But other than that, the tree is doing okay. Once again, no fruit this year really. So it's just there hanging out, but I do definitely need to give it a serious haircut and get it back under control. It's definitely going to be another one of those multiple year projects to get this one under because it's about twice the height that it should be. So anyway, that is the trees for this week, and we'll see you next time.